मैम जहाँ पे पीपीटी पड़ी है वहां पे जाइए आप।
हाँ जी मैंने कर लिया स्टार्ट सर, हो गया, आ रहा है।
ये मैम पीपीटी को ऑन करें मैम, पीपीटी नहीं आ रही मैम।
पीपीटी ऑन किया है सर मैंने ये।
आपका कर्सर पीपीटी पे नहीं है मैम।
पीपीटी आ रही है सर, अब आ रही है?
नो मैम।
स्टार्ट करूं?
पहले पीपीटी खोल के रखे मैम डेस्कटॉप के ऊपर।
अच्छा जी ठीक है।
अब ठीक है मैम।
अभी आया सर?
जी मैम, जी मैम।
ओके, शुड वी स्टार्ट सर?
यस मैम।
Okay, ji. Good afternoon, students. Today we will learn regarding innovative teaching learning strategies. That is how innovatively we can teach students for mathematics. For example, nowadays technology is a big tool in our hands. That is one of the innovations. So we can make use of this. And with this, there are other techniques also, not only multimedia, but there are other techniques that we will discuss in today's lecture. Uh, in addition to that, we will discuss educational objectives of teaching mathematics also, and their basis for that, that is means taxonomy, that we will discuss. And there are methods are there in your syllabus, like analytic syntactic method is there, inductive deductive method is there, problem solving method is there. There are number of methods with the help of which we can teach mathematics. So we will discuss today teaching learning strategies, and with a difference. Not only that which is in your syllabus, but in addition to that, we will discuss some more regarding that. So first of all, that is the quote by Swami Vivekanand. Swami Vivekanand जी जो है वो एक बहुत बड़े एजुकेशनिस्ट हुए हैं। तो मैथमेटिक्स की जो बेस है वो ये इसी के ऊपर डिपेंड करती है कि क्या ऑलरेडी इन विच वी हैव ऑलरेडी एजुकेशन इज बट विच वी ऑलरेडी हैव in our mind, that is it is a manifestation of perfection already in man. जो कल भी हमने बात की थी कंस्ट्रक्टिविस्ट की या कंस्ट्रक्टिविज्म की या नॉलेज कंस्ट्रक्शन की या कंसेप्ट अटेनमेंट की, हाउ कंसेप्ट्स आर अटेन्ड. So that Swami Vivekanand ji's quote to complete that is education is the manifestation of perfection already in the man. That is by Swami Vivekanand ji. And how we can explore that with the help of different methodologies, with the help of innovative methodologies. That is our particular today's concern, basically today's concern. फर्स्ट जो हम जब लोग पढ़ते थे, जैसे मैं और सर पहले हम जो पढ़ते थे, दैट इज़ ओनली द चॉक एंड टॉक मेथड्स. टीचर्स क्या करवाते थे, क्रैम करवाते थे कि ये पढ़ो वो करो. हम लोग वैसे रट्टा लगा के चले जाते थे और वहाँ पढ़ के आ जाते थे. दैट इज़ नोन एज चॉक एंड टॉक मेथड. दैट इज़ ट्रेडिशनल टीचिंग मेथड्स. अब तो जो कितनी एडवांसमेंट हो गई है, इसका एक बड़ा बुरा इफेक्ट भी देखने को मिल रहा है कोरोना वायरस जैसी. दैट इज एडवांसमेंट ड्यू टू एडवांसमेंट इज दैट. सो ट्रेडिशनली कुछ चीज़ें अच्छी भी थी, कुछ चीज़ें जो अभी नई ऐड ऑन हुई हैं वो अच्छी हैं. सो ट्रेडिशनली टीचिंग मेथड्स क्या थे, तो ओनली चॉक एंड टॉक मेथड्स. तो टीचर क्या करता था, ओनली वन वे फ्लो ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन इज देयर बाय द टीचर ओनली, एंड he or she keeps on talking for hours, and the students try to learn that. That is only chalk and talk method. There were some limitations for that, which you have already know that they continuously talk, but less more memorization was there, less understanding was there, but and rather more emphasis was on the marks rather than that was the result oriented only material was presented by the teacher. So that was the some of the limitations, and now how these limitations should be overcome by the new innovative technology. That is a today's concern now, and, which is basically now in NCF 2005 there is notion that there should be laboratory method should be applied in the mathematics classes. That is, in each and every school there should be a mathematics laboratory should be there. Only mathematics laboratory, not only mathematics laboratory, if the finances permit us that there should be mathematics corner can be there for in remote areas, in villages, etc. So at least some material should be there for mathematics learning. सिर्फ ब्लैक बोर्ड नहीं होना चाहिए और कुछ भी काफ़ी कुछ होना चाहिए. So that depends upon all that is I hear and I forget, I see and I believe. But when I do, I understand. That is the main idea behind innovative technology and innovative tools. That is learning by doing. Now, in this picture, you can see that how keenly each and every child is looking at the PC and how they are involved. They are somehow from 4 to 5 to 10 years of age, and how they are involved in all these type of learning. That is the basic जो है multimedia, that is the taste of multimedia. So first of all, in innovative technology first comes multimedia learning. So now multimedia learning is, it is not only PPT, it is not only just showing images, it is not only showing some audio, visual, something, etc. But it should be integrated. It should be integrated and it should be multi-sensory interactive application or presentation to convey information to an audience. Whether nowadays we are using these online media for meeting. For example, we are using Google Meet. Sometimes we have used Zoom also. Sometimes there is other there are various universities are providing different softwares like that. So that is, it is how we can use that in a particular integrated way, so that maximum senses of a person should be uh, involved in the whole teaching learning situation. That is the use of multimedia learning. Not only that is, he may see, he may talk, he may do something on that. That is, he may do tasks also with the help of this. So that is the idea behind this multimedia learning. Now you can see this picture also, that is, there are multimedia elements also. We can show still pictures, there is audio, there is animations. Animations plays a very good role in mathematics learning, I think so. Animations, एनिमेशन डजंट मीन ओनली कि हम जो कार्टून एक्सेट्रा वो देखते हैं, वो एनिमेटेड पिक्चर्स आर देयर, एनिमेटेड फिल्म्स आर देयर. Animations can be used for geometry teaching. It is very helpful for geometry teaching. When we draw, when we try to draw something, when we try to draw rectangle, etc., and accordingly what is the shortest distance between these 2 points, we can show with the help of animation. Easily we can show that. So it is a very good tool for mathematics teaching. Multimedia elements should be added in the whole syllabus of this period. Now that is the जो traditional पहले की बात हमने की थी chalk and talk learning. That is, it is only the one-way flow from teacher to student only. Nowadays, innovative technology means there are three type of things are there for not only things. I am sorry to say that, that is student, teacher, and multimedia. It is the blended learning. It is the integrated learning. All things are involved in the whole process of teaching and learning, right? So, what is integrated technology? Integrated technology. Now, students are born. They are born with this internet. उनके अंदर जब वो बच्चा पैदा होता है तभी उसको बहुत कुछ आ जाता है. वो उसकी मदर सारा दिन उसको ऊपर करती रहती है. So to connect with these kids, teacher must learn to speak their language. Now we are lagging behind. As teachers, we are lagging behind. Our students are अब हमारे से आगे हैं टेक्नोलॉजी को यूज़ करने के लिए. सो वी शुड नो ईच एंड एवरीथिंग ऑफ द टेक्नोलॉजी, सो दैट integrated technology means stepping into students' interest and strengthening their technical skills. So all while providing enriching learning opportunities also. सिर्फ टेक्नोलॉजी का यूज़ का मतलब ये नहीं है कि मैंने टेक्नोलॉजी को टेक्निकल गैजेट लेके बैठ जाना और उसके साथ ही दिखाना है. That is, but enriching their learning opportunity as well. That learning opportunities as well. That is known as integrative technology. Now there is one also there is one other idea for this innovative technology, innovative tools. Next is mind map. Now mind map means what? जैसे हमने कल डिस्कस किया था concept attainment, how concepts are attained in the mind of the students and how these are assimilated, right? Mind map means using only keywords for some to learn something, that is using only words and images only, right? So only they engage much more of the brain in the process of simulating and connecting facts than conventional notes, right? So they create clear understanding of the what we try to grasp something. This is the innovative thinking. With the help of this innovative thinking can be improved. With one picture, I will show you that what how mind map works. This is an example of mind map. For example, there is the notion of scalar quantities in science. Scalar quantities are in which there is no direction, right? So there is only only there is one magnitude is there only, right? So in all these things there is only magnitude. So scalar quantities का mind map जब बच्चे के mind में बन जाएगा, वो कुछ कुछ पिक्स लेके तो उसको एक अच्छा आइडिया बन जाएगा, माइंड में उसकी मैप बन जाएगा कि स्केलर क्वांटिटीज आर लाइक दैट ओनली, राइट? So that is an innovative thing, becoming making mind maps in the minds of the students. Then there is one that is very much needed nowadays because of this fast pace हमारी जो टीचिंग हो गई है, हर एक को दौड़ना है, आगे बढ़ना है, कंपटीशन का कंपटीशन इज देयर. So somehow we have left our humorous aspect, that is टीचिंग विद सेंस ऑफ ह्यूमर. हमें बहुत अच्छे लगते हैं जो टीचर बीच बीच में कभी कभी हमें हंसाते हैं, कभी कोई बात करते हैं, सीधे सीधे सीधी बस वो अपनी बात भी कह जाते हैं और 2 मिनट में हमारा मूड भी लाइट हो जाता है. सो दैट इज ऑल्सो इनोवेशन, राइट? कि बच्चों को कैसे इतने कॉम्प्लेक्स, जो पहले हम कहते हैं पहले ही मैथमेटिक्स को तो कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्जेक्ट माना जाता है, तो हाउ वी कैन जो बोर्डम है बच्चों के दिमाग में आएगी ड्यू टू दिस, हाउ वी कैन मेक आवर क्लासरूम्स मोर lively, more interesting with the help of combination of with are humorous, that is humor should be there, and there is he has written that however laughing is easy, each and everything is very challenging but laughing is easy. So make your classes more lively with the help of a pinch of humor also, that is also. तो कल जब हम बात कर रहे थे, कल एक कॉपरेटिव लर्निंग की बात कर रही थी, उसमें कॉपरेटिव लर्निंग जो है दैट इज आपके सिलेबस में भी है ये टॉपिक पूरा. Cooperative learning technique जो है that is very very good technique nowadays. Earlier also it is, but nowadays it is very good technique. Cooperative learning means it is a teaching strategies in which small teams, each with students of different levels of ability, use variety of learning activities to improve their understanding of the subjects. Now teams can be formed with the help of, there should be team representative should be there, so that each and every person of the team should be responsible for learning, not only learning of himself but learning of the entire team, learning of teammates also. So it is a collaborative learning, and with this technique they try to learn in a social environment, and cooperatively they are the, as a result they are proper, and there is atmosphere of achievement is there, right? So cooperative learning technique is also very much useful for mathematics teaching. Now इसके जो इसके objectives वगैरह भी दिए हुए हैं, which we have discussed or already discussed. So with the help of this they can gain confidence in each other's efforts. They recognize that all members share a common faith, know that one's performance is mutually caused by oneself and one's team members. They should feel proud and jointly celebrate when a group member is recognized for the achievement. दैट इज इट इज अ सोशल टाइप ऑफ लर्निंग। जैसे देखो कि नहीं पता कि कल हमारी कोग्निटिव कंस्ट्रक्टिविज्म था, आप उसके बाद हम लिख रहे थे सोशल कंस्ट्रक्टिविज्म। सो हाउ दे कंस्ट्रक्ट नॉलेज इन द in a social environment, that is the basic idea behind cooperative learning, right? Now why we use cooperative learning, so हमने already to improve their self esteem, to develop their social skills also, right? Enhance student satisfaction with learning experience, increase students retention. So they learn when in the social setting, they learn in a better way, right? So that we can promote their learning and academic achievements. So then there is one more innovative technology, that is known as goal setting. गोल सेटिंग मीन्स, गोल सेटिंग डजंट मीन कि बच्चे का जो गोल रखते हैं कि तुम्हें ये करना ही करना, राइट? गोल सेटिंग मीन्स इन्वॉल्विंग चिल्ड्रन इन द गोल सेटिंग process is an excellent way to encourage them. अगर उनके सामने कोई गोल होगा तो वो मैथमेटिक्स टीचिंग से भागेंगे नहीं, राइट? So they encourage them to take ownership of their learning. So for example, frequently the conversation should be there with the children, एंड हमें जो पूछते रहना चाहिए कि आपका क्या है, आपने कौन से स्पेसिफिक एरियाज में जाना है, कहाँ कितनी क्या प्रोग्रेस हुई है. सो दैट इज ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द वेरी गुड टेक्निक फॉर इम्प्रूविंग मैथमेटिक्स इन द मैथमेटिक्स स्किल्स, राइट? सो देन देयर इज क्रॉस करिकुलम टीचिंग, जो आपका यूनिट 1 है उसमें क्रॉस करिकुलम टीचिंग की मैं बात हुई है. हाउ मैथमेटिक्स इज रिलेटेड टू other subjects. Nowadays, you may say that in NCRT books, there are NCRT books from 6th standard to not only 6th, 4th, 5th standard to 10th standard. They are very good books. They have the thorough knowledge of the mathematicians. Then they give the proper emphasis on their what they have achieved during their lifetime. Now also cross they try to blend the whole things that is with social sciences. They try to relate mathematics, they try to relate mathematics in language also, right? Is it audible, sir? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it audible? Okay. Cross-curriculum teaching, in contrast to the traditional teaching of students in isolation, teaching multiple subjects simultaneously can help students go much deeper into learning concepts and skills. So mathematics should be correlated with other subjects also. Now in NCRT correlation, in NCRT books there is correlation of mathematics with languages, with social sciences as well. With sometimes with it is correlated with economics, sometimes it is correlated with geography also, sometimes it is correlated with literature, language, right? So that is very good idea and very good in mathematics teaching. And the last but not the least is assessment for learning. Assessment, there should be the formative assessment is that is periodically, not only after 5 months or 6 months, their assessment should be done. Their assessment should be done formatively, right? That is known as assessment for learning. That is also a good technique for knowing their progress, right? It is a technique used by teacher to help them customize instruction to match students' needs. कहाँ वो पीछे रह गए, कहाँ वो ठीक कर रहे हैं, उनकी ऑब्जर्वेशन से क्वेश्चनिंग करके, स्ट्रेटजीज लगा के, क्लास डिस्कशन, पीयर असेसमेंट, सेल्फ असेसमेंट, इनके साथ करके क्या कर सकते हैं हम, उनकी उनकी जो असेसमेंट फॉर लर्निंग, फॉर्मेटिव असेसमेंट शुड बी डन, right? So these are some of the innovative strategies that should be used by mathematics teachers. And next we will discuss uh, methods of teaching, which is in your syllabus. All these things are also in your syllabus, related to your syllabus. Now there are methods of teaching. According to you people, which method is best for mathematics teaching? How we can say that this method is best? Is there any one method which is suitable for mathematics teaching? No, there is no one method is suited to the whole syllabus. So there are number of variety of methods which are related to different how we can teach a particular topic with which method, right? Which is the best method to teach this, to teach geometry, to teach this topic of geometry, to teach this topic of arithmetic, to teach this particular topic with the help of laboratory method, to teach this particular topic with concept attainment, to teach this with the help of lecture method only. Sometimes lecture method should be used. So there are variety of methods which can be used. One can't say that only one or two methods are very much helpful for mathematics teaching. Right? Now, how can I enable children to learn mathematics? That is my idea कि मैं क्लास में जाऊँ तो मेरे बच्चे सबसे ज़्यादा अच्छे से कैसे सीखें, कौन सी वो मेथड्स हैं. That methods are in your syllabus. So first of all, we will जो मैं quote एक जरूर देती होती हूँ कि mathematics is like a poetry of logical ideas. मैथमेटिक्स जो है हमारा सिर्फ ये नहीं है कि हम मैथमेटिक्स की बात कर ली तो वो बड़ा कॉम्प्लेक्स सा सब्जेक्ट हो गया और उसके साथ बस जस्ट हमने वो कॉपी पेन से लिखी हमने करते जाना दैट इज नो, इट इज द पोएट्री, इट इज द पोएट्री ऑफ लॉजिकल आइडिया. Behind each and every mathematical concept, there is logic. Exactness is exactness in mathematics. There is no other way. Right? Right is right. Wrong is wrong in mathematics. Zero is zero. One is one only. So mathematics is like a poetry of logical ideas. The essence of mathematics is not to make simple things complicated, but how to make complicated things simple. That is the idea behind mathematics teaching. हमने कॉम्प्लिकेशंस में नहीं डालना बच्चों को, हमने जो उनको कॉम्प्लिकेटेड मिला हुआ है उसको कैसे सिंपल वे में समझा सकते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ डिफरेंट मेथड्स. विच मेथड इज यूज्ड फॉर पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक अकॉर्डिंगली. दैट इज द एसेंस ऑफ मैथमेटिक्स लर्निंग. राइट नाउ वट शुड बी, जो अब आज हमने बात करनी थी एम्स एंड ऑब्जेक्टिव्स की भी थोड़ी बात करनी थी. गोल्स एंड ऑब्जेक्टिव्स ऑफ टीचिंग मैथमेटिक्स. कौन से ऑब्जेक्टिव्स हैं मेरे सामने, क्या गोल लेकर चलेंगे मैथमेटिक्स टीचिंग जब मैं क्लास में जाऊँ कि बच्चे जो हैं वो मैथमेटिक्स प्रॉब्लम्स, डेली लाइफ प्रॉब्लम्स को भी सॉल्व करें. सिर्फ मैथमेटिक्स की जो हुई है प्रॉब्लम वो ही ना सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करें. तो डेवलप द स्टूडेंट्स एक्वेंटेंस विद हिज कल्चर. तो देर आर आपकी बुक में मैंने कल देखी हुआ उसमें गोल्स दिए हुए एम्स ऑफ टीचिंग मैथमेटिक्स. देयर इज डिसिप्लिनरी एम, देयर इज मोरल एम, देयर इज कल्चरल एम, देयर इज utilitarian aim of mathematics. That is, it should be used in day-to-day life situations. If there is aim of international value, mathematics has international value because mathematics is internationally accepted subject. जो हमारा यहाँ है वही यूएस में मैथ्स पढ़ा रहे हैं, वही कनाडा में पढ़ा रहे हैं, वही यूके में पढ़ा रहे हैं. सेम मैथमेटिक्स टू प्रोवाइड अ suitable type of discipline to mind because it develops the, it disciplines our mind also, right? So to prepare the students for technical propositions so that they will become accountants, auditors, bankers, surveyors, cashiers, engineers, scientists. Each and every, not only these जो मैंने 5 साल लिखे हुए हैं, for each and every this particular career, mathematics is needed. So preparing the students for becoming good citizens also, I can say that. And in addition to good career oriented person also. So because it disciplines our mind also, that's why it tries to develop the mental faculties also. It disciplines our mind. So the students will become good citizens also, right? So that is to prepare the students for economic, purposeful, productive, and creative mind, right? Creative life, right? So these should be the goals of mathematics, to develop in students a sense of appreciation for cultural arts, to prepare the students for elementary as well as higher education in sciences, economics, etc., engineering, psychology, habit of concentration, self-reliance, self-discipline, discovery should be there. So to make the students have create the students love for hard work, right? To develop in the students the powers of thinking and reasoning, and to make them hard working people. Especially मैं as such कोई वो बात नहीं करती, otherwise बेसिकली देखा जाता है कि मैथमेटिक्स के स्टूडेंट जो होते हैं, वी आर स्टूडेंट्स ऑफ मैथमेटिक्स, नॉट टीचर्स. आई कांट से आई एम अ टीचर ऑफ मैथमेटिक्स. आई एम वेरी मैथमेटिक्स थ्रू आउट माई लाइफ, राइट. सो मैथमेटिक्स जो क्या है कि एक एडमिशन, हर एक स्टूडेंट को हार्डवर्क करना लगता है. सो the goal of mathematics teaching to create in students love for, right? These are the goals: to develop the learner's power of expression, to enable them to understand and enjoy popular literature also with the help of math, to develop in them a scientific and realistic attitude towards math, to bring about all-round harmonious development of of the personality of the students. Now there are methods of teaching mathematics. Every method has certain merits and few demerits, and it is the work of the teacher to decide which method is best for the students. Right? So the method finally adopted by the teacher must ensure maximum participation of the child, proceed from concrete to abstract, and provide knowledge at the understanding level. There are levels of thinking also. We will discuss in Bloom's taxonomy. There are levels of thinking. First knowledge आता है, उसके बाद understanding आती है. So provide them knowledge at the understanding level. Method should be used like that. Now there are many methods have been discussed by various experts. So out of those, there are some I have tried to discuss some of them. Lecture method is there, dogmatic method is there, that is earlier that was used. Inductive, deductive is your syllabus. Heuristic method is there. Analytic, synthetic method is there. Laboratory method is there, project method is there, topical concentric method is there. All these should be used according to the suitability, which is suited to that particular topic and according to the interest of the student, right? So first of all, lecture method का तो ऐसा जो डिस्कस करने का नहीं है कोई. The lecture method, all you all know, here the ideas are presented by the teacher with the help of some imparting information with the help of speech only, by word picture of an or an idea. Here the teacher keeps on telling and explaining while the learners try to remain passive listeners. Then जो आपके syllabus में that is most important is inductive and deductive method. Inductive, it is also known as inductive-deductive method. It is combination of method, inductive as well as deductive. In your book, it is beautifully explained how these two are contrast to each other and how those two should be used. Inductive method means proceeding from concrete to abstract, and from particular to generalize something, and from examples to general rule. For example, if we ask the students to construct a number of triangles, a few triangles, and try to measure the sum of the angles in each of the case, in each and every case, their sum will be two right angles is equal to two right angles, that is 180 degree. So we can generalize the formula when we can generalize the rule that sum of the angles of a triangle, inner angles of a triangle will be 180 degree. That is very simple example of inductive method. Number of examples are given in your book also. The number of examples for inductive method are given in Pedagogy of Mathematics by NCERT also. You may read that also. It is very good book for B.Ed students. Pedagogy of Mathematics by NCERT for 2 years B.Ed program. Then there is deductive, it is contrast to inductive. It is पूरा इसके उल्ट है, डिडक्टिव उसके उल्ट है. यहाँ पहले हम रूल देते हैं, उसको अप्लाई करके देखते हैं, राइट. यहाँ पहले हम रूल देते हैं, उसको विद नंबर ऑफ एग्जाम्पल उसको जो है अपना करने की कोशिश करते हैं. So here the learner proceeds from general to particular, abstract to concrete, and from formula to examples. Same the procedure is entirely opposite to inductive. Immediately after announcing the topic for the day, the teacher gives the relevant formula. To explain further the application of the formula to problems, he solves a number of problems on the blackboard, and students come to understand how the formula can be used and applied. That is inductive and deductive. Now inductive and deductive की एक अच्छी बात ये है कि it should be used in combination. सिर्फ इंडक्शन को यूज नहीं कर सकते, कुछ केसेस में इंडक्शन यूज करते हैं, कुछ केसेस में डिडक्शन यूज करते हैं. इट शुड बी यूज इन कॉम्बिनेशन. राइट। सो जो नेक्स्ट हमने मेथड है, एक हमारे मैथमेटिक्स टीचिंग में यूज होता है, दैट इज एनालिटिक एंड सिंथेटिक मेथड, राइट। एनालिटिक एंड सिंथेटिक, एज द नेम सजेस्ट, एनालिटिक analysis and synthetic means to sum up some things, to break out and to sum up. That is analytic and synthetic, and it is very much useful for not only secondary classes, elementary classes we can use also. School it is very much useful. Analytic and synthetic method. Here we try to solve number of cases. For example, proofs are given. There are theorems are given. On the basis of this analysis and synthesis, we try to prove that theorems, right? Now, what is analysis? Analysis means when we proceed from unknown to known. That is analysis. चीजें तोड़ते जाना, उनको देखते जाना, right? और जो हमारे पास है already we establish that fact and we say that the result is good, right? That is known as analytic method. It proceed from unknown to known, and analysis means breaking up of the problem in hand so that it ultimately get connected with something obvious or already known. जो आप स्टूडेंट्स को करवाते होंगे, तो प्रूफ्स करवाते होंगे, छोटे छोटे सम्स करवाते होंगे, प्रॉब्लम्स करवाते होंगे, उसमें सब में एनालिसिस यूज होता है. Sometimes we use analysis and sometimes we use synthesis. We try to put something new, and that will become synthetic method. Synthetic is opposite to this, that is, we proceed from known to unknown. When the proof is given and what is already known to us, we start from that and go to unknown facts which we have to prove. Then that will become synthetic method. Starts with the hypothesis and ends with the conclusion. And process of presentation of the previously discovered fact is with the help of synthetic method. Now, laboratory method is also very much useful for mathematics teaching, as I have said earlier that in NCF 2005 they made it mandatory for each and every school that there should be mathematics laboratory in each and every school. पहले क्या होता था, हमारे टाइम पे सिर्फ साइंस laboratories are there, but now mathematics laboratory in good schools, mathematics laboratories are there. So sometimes some topics are like that which are grasped with the help of only doing only, right? If students try to do something, for example हमारा जो वॉल्यूम का कंसेप्ट है, वॉल्यूम ऑफ सिलेंडर एंड कौन है, बच्चों को सीधे 3 times कौन की वॉल्यूम पुट करके सिलेंडर में दिखा दें, तो दैट विल बी अ वंडरफुल आइडिया जो उनको कभी भूलेगा नहीं कंसेप्ट. So that is the essence of laboratory method, where a student experience and actual use of equipment of material as he or she resolves problems and develops concepts, skills, and values. Now, laboratory, mathematics laboratory and mathematics corner are also in your syllabus. What equipment should be kept in the mathematics laboratory? That is, the whole full-fledged equipment is given in your book. That is, there should be weighing, there should be measuring instruments should be there, there should be charts, models, etc., etc. It should be well equipped with the number of materials, and that should be used for number of topics, for solving number of problems, right? So that is the use of laboratory method. Now there are experimental is there, observational is there. There are two types of these methods. First is to aim to train students in problem solving, and second is the acquisition of facts is the dominant aim of this method. Experimental laboratory method, and second is observational laboratory method, right? So with incidental acquisition of information, here the fact is dominant, right? तो सेकंड जो इसका प्रोसीजर है, ये तो है कि हमने स्टेप वाइज चलना है. हाउ वी कैन मूव विद द हेल्प ऑफ, there should be work period also, culminating activities should be organized beforehand, and accordingly there should be time provision should be there. हर एक टॉपिक हम लेबोरेटरी मेथड के थ्रू नहीं करवा सकते, बट for some extent laboratory method should be used. That will add variety to our teaching, right? Project method, which is not in your syllabus but it is very good method. Project method is, it is the idea of Kilpatrick जो बहुत अच्छे हमारे एजुकेशनिस्ट हुए हैं, फिलोसफर भी कह सकते हैं उनको, उन्होंने ये प्रोजेक्ट मेथड का आइडिया दिया था. So it is a use of wholehearted, purposeful activity carried on preferably in its natural setting. प्रोजेक्ट बच्चों को दे दिया और उसके अकॉर्डिंगली प्रोजेक्ट देने का मतलब ये नहीं है कि करके ले आना, चलो ये ले जाओ, उसके रिगार्डिंग हर एक चीज का ध्यान आप लोगों ने एज अ टीचर हमने रखना है, right? There is some real life situation is created in the school, so accordingly can be created, can be imported also, so that the project should be carried out easily by the students, right? Project plan is modified form of an old method known as concentric of प्लान स्टडीज, जो उन्होंने पहले बात की होगी, कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ प्लान स्टडीज की बात की होगी, उसको बाद में बल्कि का नाम रख दिया प्रोजेक्ट प्लान, राइट? सो इसका प्रोसीजर भी है स्टेप वाइज, दे go through this whole process, that is individual projects are carried out by the single student only, individual, there are group projects should be, that is in the form of cooperative learning, जैसे उनको तो group activity दें, that is social project is there. Then to complete any project we have 5 stages in actual practice: providing the situation, उनको कोई सॉल्व करने के लिए प्रॉब्लम देना, अकॉर्डिंगली चूजिंग एंड प्रपोजिंग कौन सी आउट ऑफ दो सिचुएशन विच वन इज हेल्पफुल फॉर देम, अकॉर्डिंगली प्लानिंग द प्रोजेक्ट with which form with which we are going to complete this project, and how we can execute the whole plan of action, कहाँ कोई मार्केट जाके क्या करना है। फॉर एग्जांपल बैंक का जो है, जो बेसिकली प्रोजेक्ट में हम मेथड में देते हैं कि कॉम्प्लेक्स कमर्शियल मैथमेटिक्स में जो होती है, फॉर एग्जांपल जैसे उनको आइडिया ऑफ बैंकिंग का देना, तो उसका प्रोजेक्ट दे दिया, तो बच्चे वो सारा कुछ उसके रिगार्डिंग करके लाएंगे, अकॉर्डिंगली वो बैंक की विजिट भी कर सकते हैं, अकॉर्डिंगली वो चेक बुक क्या होती है, चेक्स कैसे होते हैं, बाउंस कैसे होता है चेक, कहाँ कहाँ क्या क्या, उसकी प्रॉपर फंक्शनिंग ऑफ द होल बैंकिंग कैन बी डन थ्रू दिस प्रोजेक्ट मेथड ओनली. So commercial mathematics can be taught with the help of project method. Now after that, judgment of the project should be carried out by the teacher only. So these are one of the best method, I can say. Project method is also very good method of mathematics teaching. Then there is actually these are arrangements. Topical and concentric methods are called methods. These are arrangements. These are arrangements for mathematics curriculum. Right? How we have to arrange the mathematics curriculum. Some topics should be as a whole should be provided to the students in one class only, and some topics are like that should be concentric. In lower form they come to for example कोई idea of parallelograms है, तो इन लोअर फॉर्म्स दो टाइप्स ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम्स की पहले हमने जो फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड में ही आ जाती है कि उनको 4 टाइप्स ऑफ, देर आर 4 साइड्स एंड ऑल एट राइट एंगल्स, तो जो है हमारा square is there, rectangle is there. In other forms that comes in the higher in higher classes, right? So that is the idea of concentric arrangement. So topical method, concentric method, all these are the arrangements of mathematics curriculum, right? It is opposite to concentric method. A topic is taken as a unified whole. पूरे का फुल फ्लेज टॉपिक एक ही अनब्रेकेबल यूनिट की तरह एक में करवा देना, दैट इज नोन एज टॉपिकल, राइट? सो एक पूरा टॉपिक फुल फ्लेज एक ही क्लास में एक सेटिंग में करवाना, दैट इज नोन एज टॉपिकल, राइट? इट इज द सिस्टम ऑफ अरेंजमेंट ऑफ सब्जेक्ट मैटर देन मेथड ऑफ, जैसे मैंने पहले ये कहा कि देन मेथड ऑफ टीचिंग, राइट? द टॉपिक इज टू बी टॉट एट अ स्ट्रेच इन द ब्रेक ऑफ द डे विदाउट एनी ब्रेक. कुछ टॉपिक्स ऐसे होते हैं जो एक सेटिंग में, एक दिन में, एक सेटिंग का मतलब ये नहीं कि सिर्फ 40 मिनट में सब कुछ करवाना ही करवाना है. एक सेटिंग में मीन्स कि 2-3 लेक्चर्स में जब भी टॉपिक्स खत्म होता है तो एट वन स्ट्रेच इट शुड बी कंप्लीटेड. कंसेंट्रिक मीन्स widening of knowledge just as concentric circles go on extending and extending. छोटा सर्कल है, उसके बीच में एक और बड़ा सर्कल, उसके बाद एक और बड़ा सर्कल, दैट इज नोन एज कंसेंट्रिक मेथड. कि पहले लोअर फॉर्म में आया, फिर थोड़ी और बड़ा हो गया है, फिर थोड़ा और बड़ा हो गया है, नेक्स्ट ग्रेड में कुछ और बड़ा हो गया है, वो भी टॉपिक. फॉर एग्जांपल कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री. ज्योमेट्री बच्चों को फोर्थ सेकंड थर्ड से ही आइडिया देना शुरू कर देते हैं, बट वो बड़ी 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 होते कहाँ 9th 10th तक कहाँ तक आती है, ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक ज्योमेट्री की फॉर्म में होती है. दैट इज नोन एज कंसेंट्रिक मेथड, राइट? So it is more appropriate to call it is a system of arrangement of the subject matter. As I have earlier said that. Now, what is the procedure for that? A topic is broken into a number of portions, and the portions are allotted to various classes. That is known as concentric method. So there are some other ways of innovative learning of school children, elementary school children. So, for example, we have discussed many before in the form of innovative learning. Fun games are there, dramatization is there, comparison of things are there. That is for lower classes. Visual tools are there, mental maths. जो हम आजकल टेक्नोलॉजी की बात करते हैं कि हमने इनोवेटिव टेक्नोलॉजी की बात की तो इनोवेशन शुड बी देयर. सो मेंटल मैथ्स जो है, वैदिक मैथ्स जो है, दैट शुड बी देयर इन द होल टीचिंग लर्निंग प्रोसेस. ये रहना ही रहना चाहिए. ये जितनी मर्जी टेक्नोलॉजी हमारे पास एडवांस हो, अगर बच्चा मेंटल मैथ्स नहीं पढ़ेगा तो वो इतना अच्छे से नहीं सीख पाएगा. सो दीज आर द activities for elementary schools. Fun games can be given, dramatization should be given, and accordingly comparisons can be done, and some visual tools can be shown. Fun games जैसे आप लोग करवाते हो addition, subtraction, for fundamental. These are for elementary students actually. Dramatization also allows students to participate in the role play and engage directly into the subject, right? Through stories and analogies also. For example, word problems are there. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपके सिलेबस पे एक और चीज़ देखी थी मैंने, रिडल्स हो गए, पजल्स हो गए. दीज प्लेज वेरी गुड रोल इन मैथमेटिक्स टीचिंग. रिडल्स, पजल्स एटसेट्रा. So that is fun games, and dramatization is one form of that only. Comparisons can be done with small box or large box. These are like for very small children. Actually, some visual tools can be shown. Now we have smart boards in our classrooms. Our classrooms are smart classrooms. Software applications can be used for showing something new to the students. Take advantage of the technology, educational technology, and to make your teaching more effective, right? So mental maths जो है great emphasis should be given on mental maths. according to मैं तो उसके ऊपर बहुत करती हूँ अभी भी अपने स्टूडेंट्स को, जो मेरे अपने स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनको कहती हूँ कि आपने मेंटल मैथ्स में करवाना ही करवाना है. तो बी अ गुड टीचर ऑफ मैथमेटिक्स. सिर्फ टेक्नोलॉजी के ऊपर नहीं सब कुछ छोड़ देने के स्टूडेंट्स अपने आप सीख लेंगे. मेंटल क्वालिटीज उनकी डेवलप होती है मेंटल मैथ्स में. बच्चों को जो है अपना अभी भी उनको नहीं आती होती है, टेबल्स नहीं आती है. दैट इज मेंटल मैथ्स. टेबल्स की बात नहीं, अदरवाइज मेंटल मैथ्स तो बहुत फॉर्म में आता है. So in each and every idea is behind that to gain confidence in mathematics learning, mental math should be done in a proper way, right? So which method is best to teach mathematics? There is no one method to teach mathematics. Innovation should be done accordingly. Which learning style is there? So accordingly, there are different learning styles. There are different because there is nowadays inclusive education is there in your classrooms. Inclusive education. There are all type of learners in your classroom. आपकी क्लास में 100 में से 100 लेने वाला बच्चा भी बैठा है, आपकी क्लास में 100 में से 10 लेने वाला बच्चा भी बैठा है, आपकी क्लास में स्लो लर्नर भी बैठा है, आपकी क्लास में गिफ्टेड भी बैठा है, हर तरह का बच्चा बैठा है. तो हाउ टू cope up with all the needs of all type of learners, how to channelize their mental faculties in a proper way. That is the role of mathematics teacher, and with the help of these different methods, with innovative technology, with innovative methods, with the use of technology also, with different learning styles also, we can make best use of mathematics, and we can best teach mathematics with the help of these methods. So from these methods, I have taken some of these tips, and accordingly, we have discussed two topics for innovation as well as methods of teaching. Next, I will try to show you some Bloom's taxonomy. Right? What is the educational objectives of teaching mathematics, on the basis of which this whole objectives are based, right? Are you getting? Hello,
Yes, ma'am.
students, are you getting me? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is it okay now? Okay. हाँ जी, next we will discuss in just 5-10 minutes. We will discuss Bloom's taxonomy of educational objectives. Taxonomy means classification, how these objectives are classified, right? Benjamin S. Bloom and his associates, they have given very good. Now there is revised technology of this taxonomy of educational objectives. Maybe another man will discuss in your science teaching. She will discuss revised because it is in the science curriculum. Revised Bloom's taxonomy is there. With not much difference, it is somehow it is the same as the previous Bloom's taxonomy. So there are three domains of this educational objectives on the basis of which they have classified. First is our head. Most important part of our whole body is our mind, right? Second, that is known as cognition, about knowing, cognition. Affective, that is our heart, our attitudes, our feelings, how we feel something like for mathematics, how our interests are created in mathematics, how we form positive attitude towards mathematics, right? Then how we do things with the help of our hands, that is psychomotor means doing something, right? So Bloom's taxonomy, these are three domains of this taxonomy. Cognitive domain, which is related to our mind; affective domain, which is related to our feelings, heart; and psychomotor domain, which are related to our psychomotor domains, which are related to our actions, right? About doing something. So there are levels of this cognitive domain. There are 6 levels from lower to higher level. How students learn, right? Knowledge. First lower level जो इसका cognitive domain में है, that is knowledge. Knowledge to recall something. Then to after having knowledge of something to comprehend that is understanding. Actually what I have written here only these are the verbs, action verbs which we use while writing educational objectives. Then after that, having thorough understanding how we comprehend things, after that we apply to do that, right? Apply to do that, use in concrete situations. After that, when we apply what we have done in methods, analysis and synthesis, first we try to break down the things, after that we try to reorganize them, right? So put together them from a whole. लास्ट जो हाईएस्ट लेवल ऑफ लर्निंग है एजुकेशनल ऑब्जेक्टिव्स में, हाईएस्ट लेवल आता है दैट इज द इवैल्यूएशन, making judgments about the values of materials or methods. These are the 6 levels for cognitive domain, which work according to our mind from lower level to higher level. How our mind works. On the basis of these verbs जो verbs दी हुई हैं, इसमें क्या है, इनके ऊपर डिपेंड करके हम एजुकेशनल ऑब्जेक्टिव्स बनाते हैं. सेकंड कम्स अफेक्टिव डोमेन, right? Affective domain means how we receive something and accordingly how our heart respond to that, how we make value of that thing, and that will become the part of our life, of our philosophy. That is the affective domain. How we perceive something, how we perceive new ideas in mathematics, how we perceive new concepts in mathematics, that is related to affective domain, right? Affective means which is related to our feelings. Third जो है हमारा that is psychomotor domain, which is related to our actions, right? How students in जो मैंने लिखी हुई हैं, these are related to literature only. Otherwise mathematics में actions क्या होंगे? To draw, to interpret, right? In mathematics, these are the actions. How he will try to draw something and try to use mathematical apparatus, right? जो हमने अभी laboratory method की बात की है. So all these, how we use our hands, how we act on things, that is known as psychomotor domains. So accordingly, educational objectives are written on the basis of these 3 domains, right? So with this, I think that is sufficient for today. Is it okay? Bloom's taxonomy of educational objectives are based on these three domains: cognitive, affective, and psychomotor domain. So, for today, is it sufficient? Innovative methodology is there. Then, how many innovative methods can be used for making mathematics more lively, more interesting, and how these can be used by the mathematics teacher. और जो मैं लास्ट में हमेशा ही अपने लेक्चर में बात करना चाहती हूँ कि जो भी जितनी मर्जी टेक्नोलॉजी यूज़ कर लें, first of all, our attitude as teacher, our attitude towards mathematics should be very, very much positive, right? So with the help of that, we can make our students to learn mathematics in a more realistic way and to make their attitude towards mathematics more positive, right? Tejpal sir, is it, I think that much is sufficient for today's lecture. I have covered three lectures, three topics, rather we can say that. And I think with this, they have thorough knowledge regarding these methods and strategies, as well as how educational objectives are classified, on the basis of which how we can write educational objectives, right?
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ji. Should I stop?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Presentation stop.
Okay, ji. Okay. Thank you so much.
स्मिता मैम शायद हैं. स्मिता मैम कुछ कहना चाहेंगी?
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, Tejpal ji, and good afternoon, learners. Ma'am, this was very good presentation. And regarding mathematics, I think the learner must have learned the ways how to make this topic interesting for the learners, students of their class. Because generally, the student they have a phobia for mathematics. So by using different kind of techniques, the teachers they can make it interesting, and so that they can develop the interest of the students in this subject, and then they can also get good marks and excel in their this mathematics subject. And they will not get any fear of this math anymore.
Yes, yes.
So it's very good, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Smita ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ji.
Thank you, Tejpal ji. Thank you.
कोई बच्चा अगर कुछ पूछना चाहता है तो अपने पर्सन रख सकता है.
Any questions, please?
हेलो मैम.
Hello.
हाँ, बोलिए मीनू. मैम
सर
अपनी
मुझे
प्रेजेंटेशन
मीडियम चेंज करना है. मीडियम चेंज करने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा?
आप इसके रिगार्डिंग जो है आप आरसी से कांटेक्ट कीजिए, बिकॉज मैम कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग इन दिस. तो आपको आरसी पे इस बारे में कांटेक्ट कीजिए, आप मेल कीजिए आरसी पे, और फिर आगे फर्दर आपको जो है वो एडमिशन सेक्शन से जो है वो इंस्ट्रक्शन के अकॉर्डिंग जो है कीजिए.
मेल कर चुके हैं मैम, काफी दिन हो गए मेल
तो
किए हुए.
फिर वो एडमिशन सेक्शन वो अभी लॉकडाउन है ना, तो इस वजह से स्टाफ इज नॉट कमिंग. तो अभी वो कुछ चीजें होती हैं जो ऑफलाइन ही होती हैं, तो इसके लिए वही जब खुलेगा तो डिसीजन लेके आपको बताएंगे कि कैसे. आपके पास पूरी जो है इंस्ट्रक्शन आ जाएंगे. जी जी जी, कम्युनिकेशन आ जाएगा. जी 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 जी.
मैथमेटिक्स वैसे इंग्लिश में ही शुरू से करना चाहिए. दैट विल बी मोर, आई थिंक, रिलायबल रिसोर्स, राइट? तो
मैम एक बार अपनी प्रेजेंटेशन बंद कर देंगे आप? मैम मेरी आवाज आ रही है तो एक बार प्रेजेंटेशन बंद कर देंगे अपनी?
ओके जी, मैं प्रेजेंटेशन तो मेरी ऐसा स्टॉप शेयरिंग. ओके,
हाँ अब ठीक है मैम.
हाँ जी. तो मैं मीनू को कह रही थी कि बेसिकली मैथमेटिक्स जो है, आगे हायर मैथमेटिक्स में जब भी जाएंगे तो आपको ये प्रॉब्लम आएगी मीडियम ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन की. अगर आपका इंग्लिश है तो इसको इंग्लिश में ही रहने दें. मुझे जो लग रहा है, अगर हिंदी में इसको इंग्लिश में करना चाहते हैं, दैट इज़ अ डिफरेंट थिंग. अदरवाइज जिस भी लैंग्वेज में वैसे तो आपको जो ठीक है, बट जो टर्मिनोलॉजी है मैथमेटिक्स की वो थोड़ी सी डिफिकल्ट हो जाती है इन हायर मैथमेटिक्स.
मैम मैथ तो मैंने इंग्लिश मीडियम में किया हुआ है, बट जो पेडागोजी के सब्जेक्ट्स है ना वो हिंदी में किए हुए हैं. इस वजह से चेंज करना चाहते हैं मीडियम बस.
ऐसे लिखने में वो कोई ज़्यादा दिक्कत आती नहीं है हमको एज टीचर्स, तो आपको जस्ट वो एक फोबिया सा ही है, अदरवाइज
ओके मैम।
इंग्लिश जो है वो इट इज़ अ गुड, हिंदी इज और आर नेशनल लैंग्वेज है, वो भी बहुत अच्छी है, अदरवाइज टर्मिनोलॉजी की थोड़ी सा इशू आता है मैथमेटिक्स में।
ओके मैम।
ओके जी, ओके, थैंक यू सो
हाँ
मच
जी,
सर।
थैंक यू मैम।
थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू मैम, सब घर पर हैं,
मैम,
सुरक्षित हैं।
हाँ जी, ओके जी,
थैंक यू। थैंक
ओके मैम, श्वेता मैम, ओके, बाय बाय।
ओके तेजपाल जी, गुड आफ्टरनून, थैंक यू।
ओके, थैंक यू सविता मैम, ओके जी।
जी थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू।